Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Yep, we are reading for June 24th, 25th, and 26th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know that I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I will use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will then follow up with a crystal energy from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, this is just the introduction. You will find this on all of the videos, but I will put a link down there in the description for you to bypass, especially for those who cross-watch their, their moon, their, rising, ascending, moon, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Mars. So if you cross-watch, that's the place for you to go. Or if you just want to bypass again. Now, for the main part, I am going to use my Waite Rider or Rider-Waite deck, and I will use my Colleen Barrett Reed, I did it pretty good, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to the source, God, higher power, and ask that whatever comes through just comes through. Now let's go on to my little thing. I know I've talked to death about, well, not to death, but I've talked a lot about the planetary alignment that will be on the 24th. Even though today I'm doing this on the 21st, and even though this is this is the solstice, summer solstice for the people in the north, winter solstice for the people in the southern hemisphere, a lot of Midsummer Eve celebrations are around the 23rd, 24th, okay? So we also had, and I told you about what else was going on. Let's see. St. John's Day, that's the John the Baptist birth feast day. So there's a lot of interesting stuff. And I also told you about the Great Full Planetary Parade alignment. And I've heard some people say, that this is something that happens every 20 to 40 years. But this is supposed to be all the planets, not even the planets that you can, even the planets that you cannot see. And that has been said is about, 100, 140 years. I've put a couple of articles about that. Now, the interesting thing, to me, is, new moon, Cancer, on the 28th, 10:52 p.m. Eastern Time. And on the 28th at 3:55 a.m. Eastern Time, Neptune, who is in Pisces, goes retrograde. So that's a lot of that digging up secrets type of thing. Okay, so the interesting thing to me, is that the last couple of days I've been singing a song from, it is a play, they made a movie out of it called Hair, H-A-I-R, back, late 60s, early 70s. And actually it's a musical. It was a musical on Broadway. Very popular when I was a youngster. And one of the songs that came from it was Aquarius. And it was, so I've been singing it and singing it and singing it, and that it just kind of, okay, enough. But a little bit, and I'm going to throw this out just for kicks and giggles. Who's even to say? I don't know with this per se, but it just kept coming over and over. So some of the lyrics is when the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars. So I'm thinking, well, Jupiter and Mars are in Aries right now. There is this great alignment. They will be in Aries, so there is an alignment going on. They will be in Aries. Well, Mars will be in Aries until July 5th, and Jupiter will be in Aries. Well, then it goes retrograde July 28th. So both of these are still, I would say, in an alignment. And I want to know, this is like one of those things. Let's open this up for discussion. Talk amongst yourselves. Anyway, so I'm thinking, okay, so what would the 7th house be from Aquarius? And that, I counted that out, and that would be Leo. So that, because you count Aquarius as the 1st house. So Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer season. So then we would have Leo is the 7th house. So I said, is there going to be a moon in the 7th house of, which is Leo? And there will be a waxing moon So, it is growing. It is it's from the new moon to the full moon. There will be a waxing moon in Leo July 1st and July 2nd. So who's to say? Just kind of, there's a lot of people that do better astrology. Of course, I've had to learn as I've gone along and just whatever higher power, Holy Spirit's taught me about this. But I just thought it was very interesting. So is this? Now, the rest of the song is when the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will rule the stars. And then it said, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. So the dawning, remember, it is always darkest before the light. So are we entering, many people say that we started entering Aquarius 2012. Some people say that it's going to be 2600. So nobody really even has a firm grip on that. But I just thought it was an interesting lyric, and it had been going through my mind so much, and I just thought, hey, we will see what we will see. Okay, let's go on. This card has fallen. Let's see what we have here. So this is the dawning? I don't know. Because it doesn't say full moon. It doesn't say new moon. It just says when the moon is in the 7th house. Okay, and so here we go. First card is, ooh, we have Sneaky Snake this weekend. We have a 5. 5 has some change energy. Could be positive, could be negative, but this is the 5 of Swords. Swords now is Aquarius. It is Libra. It is also Gemini. Thoughts, processing. It's also making plans. It's hearing news. But this is, to me, I always feel like this has Sneaky Snake energy. This person now, maybe I'm doing this whole thing wrong, and maybe this person is guarding the swords, but I always feel like he might be guarding them, but he's also looking for his payoff. Okay, so I always get a Sneaky Snake energy with this, but at the same time, these people have turned their back. These people somewhat trust him, but he does not feel trustworthy to me. So what is going on with it? Is there a Sneaky Snake energy going on? Something with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Maybe we're going to hear some interesting news over the weekend, because isn't Mercury still in Gemini, which is our, air energy here. So Sneaky Snake energy. This person isn't, I don't really feel like this person is an honorable person on an honorable energy. However, it does not mean that he gets away with what he's doing. That's the thing that we always have to remember. He doesn't get away with it. He's just, he's just kind of like I said, a sneaky snake. Okay, let's see what we've got here. And reversed cards have a strong energy. So let's see here. The Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups. Okay, Knights, all the court cards have an underlying energy. Okay, Pages underlying energy is our Earth, which is Pentacles, which is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, money, job, career. Knights is fire, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So it's passionate, burning, very determined. Now the Queen is Cups, water, and that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid and emotional, very caring, but very committed, emotionally committed, but also spiritual energy. And then the King's underlying energy is air, which we've talked about, sword energy. Thought processes, hearing news, thinking things through, also very strong strategy too. So the Knight of Cups, Knight's underlying is that, that passion, is that this is really, really where I want to go. But the Cups energy is that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have entered into Cancer season. We have, this is interesting because I do feel like this Knight wants to go forward, wants to rush ahead. But at the same time, he can't necessarily rush ahead. He has his cup. He has his cup. He has to guard whatever is in his cup. Water, fluid, whatever it is. He needs to guard it, and he needs to make sure he brings it safely to wherever he is going. I feel like the horse wants to, the horse has motion, possibly needs to cross that stream. So Knight of Cups is also significant of romantic energy, of emotional energy, wanting to go forward energy. So, is it because, but at the same time, need, he's not in battle. If he was in battle, he'd put his cup down, and he'd also have his helmet, the helmet guard on too. But so he is moving forward. He is prepared if he needs to go into battle. But his focus is to get, I feel like for this card, and it might change during the readings, his focus is to get his cup to where it needs to go. Now, that could be heart energy. Again, that could be very romantic energy. That could be very much a commitment energy. So whatever the commitment is, the Knight of Cups is going to take that very, very seriously. Now, that also, the Knight of Cups, I also feel is very aware of the pitfalls or the downfalls or the sneaky snake energy. So the Knight of Cups, I think, is really trying to, establish a plan, establish, how to be successful in crossing the waters and keeping the cup safe. Anyway, let's go on. Okay, now we have the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords, and again, that is reversed. So 9 has, let's wrap it up, you've got everything you need, but then the Swords has a lot of anxiety to it. The Swords have a lot of, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, what we're going to do? We're going to pray. We're going to reach out, meditate, reach out to whoever our higher power is, and just ask for some help. But the Knight of Swords is also about unnecessary worry, but it just seems really, really overbearing and overwhelming. So it could, this could have a really strong connection with this, dishonorable energy. But again, the thing about the Nine of Cups, and as we go through this, the Nine of Swords, is that this is not, it's more of an illusion than it is the reality. Our mind is making it bigger than what it actually is. We do get through this. That, the Knight of Cups is saying, is really, no, we have to figure this out. Just chill a little bit. I just have to figure this out a little bit more. The Nine of Swords is kind of waking up and saying, oh, how am I going to pay the bill? How am I going to pay the gas? How am I going to pay this, that? But again, the Knight of Cups is really about getting through it and actually, keeping it is getting through a type of energy, okay? Again, there is something, an energy that is not honorable. It does not mean that energy perseveres, okay? This energy will only persevere if we are delusion, or if we let the illusion of fear cover us, okay? So the thing again with this is, remember, I'm always saying this, fear is the tool of the devil. It keeps you from being who you are. It keeps you from moving forward. It keeps you from connecting with higher power. Believe it, yes, fear keeps you from connecting with higher power, and many, many times over. It's kind of like higher power is the only thing we've really got to hold on to. And that's with that Knight of Cups happening, okay? Now, let's go on with the Colleen Barron read, the Good Tarot. Let's see what we have here. Higher power. There's so much stress going on here. I know the Knight of Cups, though. The Knight of Cups brings peace and brings connection with higher power. Brings the ideas, brings the love, the caring, with also the passion of that fire energy. So let's see. What else? What can you give us? What will you give us? Can you kind of give us a little bit of hope? Help the people that are in those sleepless nights. Let them have rest. Here we go. Okay, let's see what this is. So now we have a 7. Were all of these reversed? I know these two were. I can't remember if that one was. So this one is also reversed. This is the 7. This is a divine umbrella, divine protection, divine redirection also, okay? This is the Strength card. This is very much an angelic covering. this is very much a heavenly covering, okay? Now, the interesting thing, oh, I'm sorry. This is, oh, I was getting the Strength card, but this is actually the Chariot. Oh, I'm not going to redo my videos because I don't do that. But this is the Chariot energy. Okay, cool. So for everyone that's typing away that I'm seeing this wrong, I do have my glasses on. This is the Chariot. I'm looking at her and going, there's the two horses. Okay, the Chariot, much, much better. Maybe I was anticipating Strength. Anyway, the Chariot card is a very interesting card. Again, the 7 does have that umbrella because, yeah, the Strength card is an 8. Anyway, it has that umbrella. Now, the Chariot has very quick moving pieces. It's not static. Things are happening faster than you really think that they're happening. Things are moving forward. But the part of the Chariot is that you need to make sure that you are, again, that connecting with higher power, because the Chariot is kind of hands off the wheel, hands off the reins. Whoever, to be authentic with the Chariot card, the horses are being guided. Now, some will say they're being guided by your force, your will, but others will say, and I will say, they're being guided by higher power. But the horses and the reins are never in the person's hands. They're always hands off the reins. But the Chariot is that fast-moving energy, is that we're going to get through this quicker than you even think. Things are happening that we're not even aware of. There is a higher power that is working behind those scenes. But again, too, this has that, many, many songs about hands off the wheel. Hands off the wheel. Don't try to direct it. Let things happen. Let things flow. Now, it can also mean promotion, and it can also mean, something better, winning the race. But the winning the race is also about hands off the wheel. Okay? Okay. So interesting stuff. I do want to hear, I hope you watched the intro. I do want to hear what you think about that, about Jupiter aligning with Mars and then the Leo. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. And since I discovered that, the song has stopped playing in my mind. But anyway, take a moment, and you know what? Like, but also smash down that like button, because I guess that's what really, the more likes that I can get, the more it moves the algorithms, and I do think that I'm a little shadow banned. Yeah, because I get people telling me that they've signed up, that they have the bell, and they just don't get my notifications. So if you can like, I would really, really appreciate it. But why don't we start the readings now? And hello to my Sagittariuses. Well, how are you feeling? Are you still feeling that full moon pushing you? You should. You really should. I feel like this is an exciting time, and it's an exciting time for all of us, but exciting time for my Sagittariuses. Lots of things happening in the world, but yet I just feel precipice energy again for you. Okay, let's see. Higher power. What do you have for our Sages? What do you have for our wonderful, wonderful Sages? I do feel, I have gotten this a lot with my Sagittariuses, where I just feel like my heart gets racing and things are happening. Exciting energies are happening. Now, exciting doesn't necessarily mean that they're not tiring energies, because I feel like you can be, it's like, oh my gosh, more. But I do feel that you are playing a very important part in whatever this whole world is all about. Anyway, let's see. All three are reversed. Let's see what we have for my Sages. First card is 10 of Earth. Well, I love this. 10 of Earth. Happy home, happy family, money coming in, security coming in. 10 is transitional energy. 1, new beginning. 0, God's source energy. But again, 10s are moving forward. Earth is our Capricorn, our Virgo, our Taurus, money, job, career. And the 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles, is just all about stability, all about happiness. So you may not be feeling that as much. It's very hard to feel this, but there's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of, just finding your place. There's just a lot of positive energy in the earthly, natural realm. Okay, and I like that one. We can do that. So a very happy family life. Financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So there could be a thing about family coming together, very supportive energy, very supportive family energy. I like that. Next card, reversed again. Now we go to the Page of Earth. So the page, underlying energy, Earth. This is Earth, Earth. So again, it's the same energies as this. Now remember, the page is very enthusiastic, wants to get started, believes that she can do anything. And so this feels like, okay, the Page of Earth is like that new job, that new career, that new opportunity, that just, oh my gosh, I think I can do this. This is something wonderful. So there's something the energies are so positive for you, my Sagittarius, is in the earthly realm. Do not forget to connect with that higher power either. But there is a lot of supportive family. There's, so whatever this new opportunity is, there's a lot of support that you have around you for this new opportunities. I mean, this is just really, no matter what's going on out there, this is a wonderfully transitioning into a positive place energy for you. Okay, so scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So this could be getting the new job, getting accepted into a college or university or into a training program. This is, and you have the backing, you have friends or family that are really very supportive as you transition to this. Now your last card, reversed again. Two of Water. Okay, so is this a relationship energy? It could definitely be. So twos, transition. I'm sorry, not transition. Twos are crossroads. Twos are choices. Twos are coming together, walking together. Water is our Cancer. We're in Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's still some Scorpio energy going on too. Fluid and emotional, very committed energies. So whatever this is you're transitioning into, whatever this new job, money, career, it could be a new person. Maybe somebody is, maybe you're connecting, getting married, getting engaged, meeting somebody. It could be something like that because it's very positive in the earthly energies, but this has more of that spiritual connection too. This could be about falling in love. This could be about really finding your place in the world, knowing what it is you want to do when you grow up. This is just something that things are feeling better, things are feeling right. Okay. But again, I love this energy because it's so supportive and it's so optimistic and it's so like there's so many things out there. There's stability with the money too, and I know that that's important in our lives, especially, for my Sagittarius, as you go up and down with your work, your job. You give so much and not always appreciated. Well, this is appreciation too. So this just feels very right for you, my Sagittarius. Here we go. A relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So much earth energy and so much spiritual and romantic energy here too. So choices, there is choices though. Whatever this is, there is some choices. Which path are you going to take? Let's see what we have here. Okay, higher power for my Sagittariuses. What do we have? How can you clarify this? Let me know, my Sagittarius, who this might belong to. Here we go. So this is reversed, and this is a 4. This has, leadership. It has organization. It has stability. And basically, it's just telling you to chill as this is happening. Now, so this is rest and rejuvenate. This is let things happen. Let things move forward. This would be, I believe this is the air energy. I believe that this is sword energy in this deck. But this is basically chill, rest, rejuvenate, let things happen. Things are stabilizing. You don't necessarily have to get anxious about it. Sometimes we like to get anxious because it's fun. It's fun to get anxious. But this is just really Ground yourself, connect with higher power, and just really just know that things are working in a really good space. Things are in a really good space and working out the way they need to work for you. Okay? So again, rest, relax, rest, rejuvenate, but also too, maybe this is even a no, this comes down more to the air energy, I believe, but this is meditate, connect, ground yourself. So this does have grounding energy too. Now, let's see what we have. So the thing is about all of this, it can lead you into such excitement that just ground yourself. Ground yourself and let things happen. Let things happen. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the energies. Enjoy the love around you too. So let's see what we have. What crystal or energy we have for my Sagittariuses. Here we go. Jet. Jet. Absorbs negativity, grounding, financial balance, healing grief. I love all of the message, but the financial balance and the grounding, good stuff. Okay, my Sagittariuses, please let me know what this is and who this belongs to, because it's just lovely, lovely energy, and it's really just enjoy it. Enjoy the energies. Don't try to change it. How's that? Anyway, my Sages, smash on that like button. Let's change that algorithm. Also to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell. Most importantly, and as always, my Sages, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.